Hi, it's Sue. We're moving on to lesson 3, where we're going to take a look at My Maps. So, My Maps is a place to create your own maps that you want to create for a vacation or for places your kids are going to visit according to a novel that you're reading. And so, My Maps has a link. I just type in mymaps.google.com. Here's the link here. It looks a little bit different when you open it up. Here's where you can create the maps that I own, the ones that kids have shared with me, recent, explore. And so I do a bunch of assignments with this. So I have quite a few in here if I go to all. So you're simply going to create a new map. And these are automatically, just like anything in Google, saved to your drive. I would say the first thing to do is to name your map so you don't have 800 untitled maps. You can give it a description, whatever that might be. You can zoom in on things. You can, just looking over here on this side, we can change the base layer to more of a 3D kind of look, depending on what you're looking for. I'm sure science and social studies teachers would want to change something like these effects. Obviously, here's where you can share. Layers are things that you can put on to group categories. I'm going to show you a couple different examples. I'm going to zoom in and maybe come up here to Wisconsin, and I'm going to take a place marker and I'm going to drop it on the location where I want to put my first point. And I can, add a picture to it if I wanted to. I'm going to see if I can find one in Google. And you can, create as many different things. Here it is, as you want on this map. Looking at some other examples that I have open. Here's one I made about Mound, and I used the layers here. First layer here is churches. It's just easy to find the churches that we have, the schools. I added those with a little different icon. When you're hovering over the icon and you don't want just that plain old red place marker, you can go to the paint bucket here and you can change the icon and colors, and they have kind of a large number of them. So that's kind of fun. I added restaurants, a bank or two, and you can just start to move along and do that. If I take one and say, well, wow, I want to put a picture on one of these, I'm going to come over here to Lord Fletcher's, and I click on that, and now I have some of those same editing features. I can change this and update anything. I got that from Google, so I'm going to probably leave that alone. I'm going to add a picture. So I'm going to come over here and say Lord Fletcher's and see what I come up with. There's their logo. That's awesome. And I will now save that as part of my map. If I wanted to get directions to there, I could do that as well. And they're going to save over here. So basically, we're creating these. They're going to end up in our drive. You can really do a lot of different things with them, adding all kinds of places to them. And in the next lesson, we'll go a little bit deeper into the process.